Hey guys, John Shea here. I just wanted to make a quick video to go along with the actual written interview that I've done for GetResponse. Basically, I'm just going to kind of show you into the back office of GetResponse, give you a little bit of an idea of what you should expect if you decide to try this service out. They do have a free trial. You can sign up and basically test out the service for about 30 days. So it's definitely worth at least checking out, because there's really no obligation there. I've been using the service now for over a year. I'm really happy with it. I originally was an Aweber user, and mainly the reason I switched was because I wanted to pretty much pay something that was a little cheaper. I didn't really have a huge mailing list. I think at the time maybe 100 people, and I figured going from $20 to $15 a month as a newer marketer, someone that was kind of starting out with a blog and all that, it would have just been made more sense for me to go the cheaper route, with something where I could still get the same benefits that I would have had with Aweber. So that was my main reason for switching to GetResponse. But pretty much once you log in, you're going to see, here's your main dashboard. Basically you're going to have, here I can see my different lists. My main one is this J Shea one. I've got about 300 subscribers. I can see my last newsletter, where I was talking about a WordPress plugin that I purchased, and I can see, how many people have opened my email, the percentage of clicks, which sadly isn't very many. But yeah, the interface is very easy to go through. You can go in here, add different contacts, create web forms, using pre-created templates that they have. And if you want to create a newsletter, which is primarily what I'd be doing if I'm in here, I can go into messages, create newsletter. I'll kind of walk you through this. Mainly, I usually use this new email creator. I don't do anything with like advanced HTML. I just use the basic new emails. Once you're in, you can label a message. I'm not going to send this, but I'll call it test. Test. You also don't have to fill this out. That's just so you have, maybe if I wanted to call it, message to my mailing list number 1, I could name the subject something else, but then I might want to have a specific name that I'd be familiar with. Obviously, you can set up tracking. They have Google Analytics tracking. You can also set up Twitter and Facebook integration. And then they have this new A/B split test, which I haven't done a lot with, but you can kind of test and see how your emails are performing. So if I go next, what I'm going to see is I've got all these different templates. They've got pre-designed templates and pretty much all these different categories. You can automotive, birthday, communications. It's really limitless. I usually go with the start from scratch, and I will actually do the blank template. You can choose blank templates or rather other templates that have like some objects in them pre-created, so you just fill in the blanks. But I generally like to send out very simple emails. So once I'm in this interface, I can easily drag and drop whatever elements I need. So if I needed like an image, or I wanted these different things to like split out and make things look nice. Here's like a ruler. It's very, very simple to go in here. They have this pop up, and it's pretty much like using any other text editor. You have all these options, bold, italics, size, fonts, etc. So pretty much you can go type away, this is a test. And if I go next, I'll have, the options to choose specific campaigns, exclude campaigns. Let's say if I'm going to send to my J Shea list, it's going to pop up and tell me total subscribers. If I wanted to send to, say this other one, I have like 2 people on it, it'll total that up. Now it's at 315. If I do next, I've got basically all these different things. You can do inbox preview. You can get an idea of what the emails are going to look like on different web browsers. You can see what things are going to look like on mobile, how many recipients it's going to, what template you're using, and the subject, etc. Then you can go ahead and schedule it or send it immediately, which obviously I'm not going to do any of those. So I'm going to go exit here. And I guess to show you some other basic things, that's really the main if you're going to be sending out emails. They have this new search contacts field, and I'm not going to spend a lot of time in here, but in fact, I'm not even going to show this just because it's got private information, emails and things, so I'll probably leave it as is. But you can basically get a kind of a full list of all these different all your different contacts, their email addresses, kind of their interaction with you. There's a lot that you can really go into there, and it'll help you kind of narrow down what you're doing with your lists and maybe segment things or delete emails, from people that aren't responding to your emails, things like that. You can create an autoresponder with GetResponse, which is really cool. Pretty much you can create different kinds. So I could do time-based, based on them clicking something, if they're opening an email, or based on them subscribing, or even specific goals. So the thing I actually really like about this in comparison to Aweber, I remember Aweber was a little bit more of a struggle to kind of figure out because you had to set days. With this, you can actually do, I think if I do, I'm going to see if I can open one. If I do manage, I think I have a time-based one here. So yeah, this is what I wanted to show you. So that we've got this calendar. I can actually set up and say, okay, on day 0, which is going to be like immediately from the time they subscribe, send them this email, like a welcome email. And then in a week, I could send them another email and, say, hey, I hope you're really enjoying the free report I sent you last week, whatever it is. So the autoresponder system is really great because of the calendar. That's something I really enjoy. You can look at analytics for all your different email messages, and they have this great interface for this. I can see, how many emails I've sent, how many were clicked, and then I can go in and really filter this out, set up goals, all kinds of different, really statistic things that you can look at for your emails. Let's see, some of the other basic features. Web forms, that's kind of self-explanatory. A lot of the autoresponder systems have that. It's really just a ability where you can go in and I don't think I've even created any of these. Yeah, I have a couple. You can create basic web forms. Like here I have, if I preview this, so this is a real basic web form I made. It just says get free updates and their name and email, and I have that on a sidebar on one of my websites for people to be able to opt in. It's gotten, surprisingly, I haven't looked at this, but I guess it's gotten about 14,000 views, and currently isn't converting very well, so that's my bad. But some of the other things you can do, surveys. I haven't played with this myself, but you can create surveys, which is pretty cool. Be great for sending out to your list if you want to ask questions, get answers for specific things. In terms of additional features, I don't have it, but you can also get landing pages. They have a landing page creator that's built right into their system. I'm particularly using a system called Lead Pages right now, so I actually don't use GetResponse for creating landing pages. But it looks like they do have a trial, and then you can sign up additionally for $15 a month. In terms of other features, this is pretty much like the basic GetResponse features. There's a few other things I know, like they've set up with, they recently improved, like I said, this contact list, and I think that's pretty much it. If you're going to be looking at basic features and you want a quality autoresponder, I would definitely recommend checking GetResponse out. Hopefully this video will help you guys, get an idea of what the back office is actually like, and enjoy.